Have you ever felt like your own body is betraying you? Like every morning arrives with creaking joints, and by midday, your energy has already slipped through your fingers? What if I told you it's not too late to turn things around? Age is just a number, but your strength? That's a choice. I know what many of you are thinking. Stiffness, fatigue, and weakness are just part of getting older. We've convinced ourselves that slow mornings, restless nights, and achy limbs are inevitable, that once we cross a certain birthday, our vitality is gone forever. But I'm here to tell you those voices in your head are lying. They're whispering defeat when you were made for triumph. Yes, perhaps lately you've found yourself sitting for hours on end, browsing the internet, watching TV, maybe even sleeping in a chair because getting in and out of bed feels like a chore. Maybe your nights are punctuated by tossing and turning, waking up feeling worse than when you went to sleep. And the sunshine? Does it feel foreign? Do you avoid stepping outside because you think, what difference can a few minutes in the sun really make? These small habits, sitting too much, sleeping poorly, skipping sunlight, are the silent thieves robbing you of energy, clarity, and joy. And if you're honest, you've let them paint a portrait of aging that's gray, heavy, and unchangeable. But let me share a powerful truth. Our bodies respond to what we do, not to the number in our birth certificate. Your strength, your vigor, your very spirit, they're not locked away in the past. They're waiting for you in this very moment. So let's ignite a shift, a revolution within ourselves. You don't need to sign up for grueling gym sessions or spend a fortune on miracle supplements. Tiny changes, consistently done, create massive results. Today, I want you to imagine yourself stronger, lighter, and bursting with vitality. I want you to taste that feeling of youth reclaiming your bones and blood. And I promise, by embracing just 5 game-changing practices, you can stand on the threshold of transformation. 1. Sleep like your health depends on it, because it does. Every night, your body goes to work to repair, rebuild, and recharge. Yet we shrug off sleep as an indulgence. I'll sleep when I'm dead, we joke. But the truth is, every hour of restful, uninterrupted sleep is an invitation for healing. As we age, our sleep patterns often fragment, waking up at odd hours, struggling to fall back asleep, or simply lying in bed, anxious and restless. Tonight, I challenge you to treat sleep as sacred. Create a sanctuary. Cool, dark, and quiet. Turn off screens an hour before bed. Let your mind unwind with prayer, meditation, or a few pages of a good book. Breathe deeply, releasing every worry from the day. As Dr. Matthew Walker reminds us, the longer we prioritize sleep, the longer our brain functions at its sharpest, and our cells stay young. You deserve that gift. Make sleep non-negotiable. 2. Move. Even if it's just standing up every hour. Stand by your chair. Right now. Stretch your arms over your head. Wiggle your toes. Feel the blood rushing back into places you forgot were alive. Sitting for hours is the silent assassin of mobility. But moving doesn't require a treadmill or a personal trainer. Just a decision to stand up every hour. Set a simple routine. When the clock ticks on the hour, rise for 2 minutes. March in place. Do gentle squats. Reach for the ceiling. Maybe take a lap around the living room or step onto your porch. These tiny bursts of movement flood your muscles and joints with oxygen, lubricate those creaky hinges, and remind your legs and back that they're still meant for action. Over time, those pairs of minutes become hours of reclaimed mobility. 3. Soak in sunlight, nature's free energy boost. Remember the last time you felt rain on your face, or the warm rays of the sun kissing your skin? Nature is the original pharmacy. Vitamin D, mood-boosting serotonin, and a daily reminder that we are part of something bigger than ourselves. Too often, we hide from the sun, thinking our age calls for caution. But just 10-15 minutes of morning sunlight can reset your circadian rhythm, strengthen your bones, and lift your spirit. Wake up tomorrow, coffee cup in hand, and step outside. Close your eyes. Feel that gentle warmth on your cheeks. Let it fill you with gratitude for another day, another breath, another chance to thrive. Breathe in deep. Breathe out any doubt. Let the sun remind you that even at 70, 80, or beyond, you are meant to shine brightly. 4. Strengthen your legs, your foundation for independence. Your legs are your power. They carry you across thresholds, literal and metaphorical. But as we age, we often neglect them, thinking daily walking is enough. True leg strength, however, comes from targeted, mindful exercises that honor your body's capability. Whether it's squats against a wall, calf raises by your kitchen counter, or simply standing on one leg while brushing your teeth. Choose movements that challenge but don't overwhelm. Here's a simple routine to start today. Stand with your feet hip-width apart, slowly bend your knees, as if you're about to sit and then rise back up. 10 repetitions. Then find a chair and practice standing up from it without using your hands. 5 repetitions. Finally, hold on to the countertop and rise onto your toes. Heel raises for a set of 10. Feel every muscle in your calves and thighs waking up, reminding you that strength is not a memory, it's an action. Over weeks, you'll notice small victories. Standing up without effort, climbing a few steps without pausing, feeling more secure on uneven ground. These are not trivial triumphs. Each is a milestone toward independence, toward refusing to let age define your ability. 5. Embrace yoga or tai chi. Flexibility plus calm equals ageless power. Movement isn't just about strength, it's also about flexibility and inner calm. Many of you have heard of yoga or tai chi, but dismiss them as too esoteric or too young person activities. I urge you to reconsider. These ancient practices cultivate balance, coordination, and deep breathing. They stretch out the tightness that stiffness leaves behind and teach you to move with intention instead of hesitation. Imagine starting your morning in a gentle flow. Arms rising like sunrise, torso twisting like a winding river, knees softening like bamboo. Each breath guides each movement. Or picture yourself in a circle with others, Tai Chi palms gliding through the air as if parting clouds. No competitive spirit here, only communion with your body, your breath, and the present moment. In just 10 minutes a day, you will find your joints more supple, your mind more peaceful, and your spirit more centered. When stress knocks at your door, as it inevitably will, your breath becomes your anchor, and your practice becomes your refuge. So what now? I challenge you, right after this talk, pick one of these 5 game changers. Not 5, not 3, just one. Stand up right now and stretch. Step outside for a breath of sunlight. Commit to prioritizing sleep tonight. Do 3 squats against a wall. Find a 10-minute beginner's yoga or Tai Chi video online. It's free, simple, doable, immediate. Your future self is begging you. Don't wait. Imagine a year from today. You walk with more confidence. Your steps feel lighter. You wake up refreshed, not groggy. You sit down with your grandchildren without pausing to catch your breath. You breathe deeply on a sunny porch and feel energy surge through you. That version of you is already waiting on the horizon. All you have to do is stretch forth a hand and take that first trembling step. Remember, age will keep counting, calendar pages will turn, candles will be added to cakes, but you decide what those numbers mean. Will they spell decline, resignation, and surrender? Or will they stand for wisdom, strength, and unstoppable energy? It's never too late to reclaim your vitality. The choice is yours. Right now, right here, let your heart thunder with resolve. I am not done. I will grow stronger. I will shine, regardless of the years I carry. Go on, dear friend, show the world what too old really looks like, because you're about to redefine it.